Buhari bá bàjẹ́ tán. Olúwa ta ló tún ń bọ̀ orí Tinubu. Ó ní once májíìkì tó lò ní Mobi, májíìkì tó lò nígbà tó jẹ́ gọ́fúnà, májíìkì tó lò nígbà tó ṣe student ní Chicago, májíìkì tó lò tó gba admission tó defy ẹ̀ tó kọ́ lọ ra taxi tó gba taxi kó lè rówó school sọ yẹn. Yes, you will get it right. Tinubu will fix it. We'll fix it. And it's going to be there for 8 years.
This is explosive. Yes, I want you to listen from the beginning of it till the end. We are going to analyze it. We are going to do due justice to it, as we often do. Welcome once again to this channel. Tap on the subscription button, turn on the notification bell if you are just coming across it. Returning subscribers, those that have been here, I say thank you for returning and thank you for being here. Like I said, your comments are highly appreciated and we must do justice to this one. To encourage us to do more, kindly tap on the thanks button. Yes, that thanks button. Tap on it to encourage us to do more. Like and share this video. Wow, that is Prophet Tito, a controversial prophet. He's called the Nostradamus of our time due to his visions and prophecy. He foretells the past, the present, and the future. And this time around, he's saying something about the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the government of APC, the government of Nigeria, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You know who we are talking about. There was a time that people heard from Prophet Tibeton where he berated and said a lot of things negative about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And just some few period to the election, the prophet came up with something new, something in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and eventually in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this got a lot of people confused. They are like, how, why, what is going on? And I kind of looked into it and I just looked at it and I'm like, okay, wait, before we begin to judge the prophet, what is vision? Vision is more or less like a TV station. It can change at any time. The action or the inaction of the other person or whatever could change the course of event. So probably Bola Ahmed Tinubu had done the needful. I don't know what Bola Ahmed Tinubu did that changed the mind of the God that Prophet Tibeton or the angel or the spirit that gives him revelation. I don't know what he did that turned and moved things around. Well, Prophet Tibeton, like I said, is a controversial prophet. There are certain things that he says, but he's a man who is bold. When you talk about boldness, when you talk about the spirit of a prophet, that one, if you do not see any other thing there, at least you should be able to see that boldness. He has something to say, and I want you to pay attention from the beginning of it till the end as you are about to be taken to a different realm.
You will structure it. But by 2026, before the next election, gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ní national conference ti Buhari ti Ọbásanjọ́, national conference ti Goodluck Jonathan, kan gba àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà jọ kan wo kan tó lè ta lè fi ṣe constitution bẹ́ẹ̀. Tọ́ba ní káàjẹ́ tó kó àwọn èèyàn jọ kan wá sọ tẹnu wọn is mere wasting of money. Àwọn ibi táwọn bá kàrí gbogbo wọn ti rówó tó pé àwọn eléèyàn ajá àtẹran kan meet l'Abuja lórí constitutional conference. Fáwọn tó ti ń jalè láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé wọn. So that is what we can do. Going by there to write a new law for Nigeria. To write what? A new law for the country. Law to one Sharia, Islamic law. So they should make it a law that will cover virtually all the tribes that are in Nigeria. So and they should let them know that nobody was born to rule. Nobody was born to rule. And they should be very careful and conscious in the next governance that we don't rotate presidency. No. You should vote. Anybody who wants should go in there. So, but Ahmed Bola Tinubu was created for the job. I told you. Was created for the job. Even during the primaries, I told you. When they won the election, I told you. And when they said they are not going to hand over, I told you. And all the litigation, when you look at the version of 2018 is there. You can go and bring it that APC will win But there's going to be a terrible controversy. I should open it to you, you saw it. I can bring the book to see it again. It's there. So all this litigation, this is just a mirage. It's just a noise. It's a noise, sir. It's just a noise. Ọ̀rọ̀ Àtíkù àti Òbí. Ó dàbí afọ́jú tó ló máa fa wàhálà lóṣòdì. Afọ́jú. Ó ló máa fa wàhálà lóṣòdì gan. Olóṣòdì ó ló máa wà ní ọ̀la. Òun máa lose trouble out of Òṣòdì. At the end of the day, kílẹ̀ tó mọ́. Àwọn ọ̀pá táwọn afọ́jú yẹn fi rìn wọ́n ti lọ kó wọn. Wọ́n ti lọ dà wọ́n nù. Bàtà àwọn afọ́jú fẹ́ lọ wẹ̀. Wọ́n rí pé ọ̀pá ò sí mẹ́. Wọ́n nílé jáde nílé mọ́. So it's just a threat. Ariwo ọjà lásán ni. Tinubu ń ṣèjọba, àwọn ń ṣẹjọ́. Ẹjọ́ tí èrò nílẹ̀. Wọ́n máa fún àní wọn sí. Tọ́ máa tún kúrò níbi tó gbé kéèsì lọ́sìn, máa tún fún àní wọn.
A jẹ̀bi bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ká tún jẹ̀bi
But àwọn anígbàgbọ́ ní Supreme yẹn gan.
Ẹsẹ̀ wọn tún gba ọ̀dà kìíní mọ̀. Ọ̀dà document wọn tún gbà wọlé. Ṣé báwọn lọ́ọ̀yà àti judges tó yànnà náà ẹ̀ fún that month yẹn náà tún yànnú wọn. Wọ́n lọ wò ó kí wọ́n tún fẹ́ wọ́n bẹ̀ kú sí i. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ tún sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Àbújá? Ṣé wọ́n tún bá kàn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Àbújá? Ṣé ẹni tó gba tọ́ọ̀dù fẹ́ gba number 1 ní kókó sí ìlànà? Then àwọn ọ̀dà ti wà ní òwe ìpín tó dìbò mo ti predict last year lọ́lọ́wà ti fi hàn. But the election is coming, but Tinubu will be first, Atiku will be second, then Obi will be third. And if Obi wanted to rule through the popularity of the youth, it will be on the internet. So, Omateki, Akato Ajat, key governors, he should be up there. You know he's a fake person. He can't be. Atiku cannot be. Atiku is fake. All the 3 people that wanted to govern Nigeria, Tinubu is one of the best person. If he says he's a criminal, yes. Atiku too is yes. All of them are criminals. But that's the person the Lord loves. So, yes, but that's the very person the Lord loves. Yeah, the after governance here, but what is the turn now? Omotiku. And one associate Tiku, everything Tiku. So, Tinubu government Tiku here. Because we don't have worship. Ṣebí káti rí ìjọba ṣe ni. Ìgbà tí Tinubu dẹ̀ dìbò tán, ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbógun ti tẹ́lẹ̀ pé Muslim ticket. Ṣé wọ́n ní ká lọ sí Quranic school tó bá wọlé tán ni? No now. Mo dẹ̀ sọ wọ́n pé gbórí kan tó gbé kalẹ̀ wọ́n máa jẹ gbáǹdì yẹn. Because the other guy who was his vice president was an economist. Well-read and sound-minded human being.
Yes, Shetima.
Yes. Shetima built church in his state for people. Àwọn Boko Haram lówó now. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart man. Ṣebí wọ́n sọ wọ́n ló máa poison Tinubu tọ̀lé, Tinubu ṣubú, and father wey dey fall, father wey dey jump. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lọ́lọ́run. Ẹ̀bí ní bí lọ́jọ́ yẹn náà ká máa wòrán. But bó bá ṣe iṣẹ́ tó ń gbà lóluwà máa mú ìmí sí lára. And nígbà tó lọ sí India àrí bó ṣe rìn, nígbà tó lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà bó ṣe rìn, ìwé wo ló kà tó wò wé láti gbà tó ti gbàjọba, ìfọ̀njọ́ tó gbàjọba. Ìwé wo ló kà? Have everything in his brain. Ohun yìí náà ló bá ohun yìí. Tinubu kan yìí náà ló bá Abiola rìn, ló bá Awólọ́wọ̀ rìn, ló bá Zik rìn, ló bá gbogbo wọn rìn, ló bá Atiku rìn, ló bá gbogbo wọn. Nígbà tí Atiku bá rò pé òun ọpọlọ tó wà lórí Tinubu pé òun ní, kí ló dé tó lọ fi sábà Tinubu tó lóun fẹ́ ṣe APC? Prostitute tó ti high jù nínú olóṣèlú pátápátá is Atiku. Kò sí pàtì tí o ti ṣe. Then ṣé president is it for sale? Is it for the highest bidder? Tọ́lọ́hùn ò bá dá lórí kí ló dé lọ́jọ́ kó sílé kí ló tún wá?
The Nostradamus himself. Yes, you know who he is. For those who probably you cannot remember who he is a prophet that another prophet, this prophet, we don't have to get in between them. There is this blogger and Prophet Tito, and Prophet Tito is a white garment prophet, and another prophet he said his origin is from Christ Apostolic Church. It's called Prophet Adebayo. He said some things in the past that he went to the church because he had some problems. His sister took him there, but he knew what the problem was. It was the solution that was the big issue, and that's a lesson to everyone. Solution is not always easy. Even in government, solution, that's what we are talking about. So both of them had issues between themselves, Prophet said this, the other prophet said that, and right now they are a bit quiet. But what he is saying is clear, unequivocally clear, that Atiku Abubakar is simply wasting his time and that God has not made him the head. And that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the one that God has chosen for that position at this time. And the other man, you know who he is, Peter Obi, Gregory Obi, who according to INEC came third. He said it is impossible for number 3 to now end up to become number 1. He said, where is that done? You will have to struggle with Atiku Abubakar before you now get to the number 1. That is if Atiku Abubakar is able to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which he said is highly impossible. But there are certain things that I picked from all that he said. He said Bola Ahmed Tinubu should go back to how the constitution will be rewritten. And you know, majority of those who were let's say everyone is a stakeholder in Nigeria, as long as you're a Nigerian citizen. Back then they had this, sit down and everyone had a talk about what we want and what we don't want. Who is going to implement it? That's the point. If this is implemented and the constitution is amended or rewritten, I'm very sure that power, executive power, and the presidential power, the total power, the almighty power that the president or the executive enjoys, the president particularly enjoy in Nigeria, will have to be relooked. It has to be looked into because the other arms of government should work independently. They should work synchronously like how it is done in Senate climes. That's the truth. That is the only way we can get it right. But if the president can command every parastatal, command every agency, command every department, command everybody, determine what and what, you know what it is, we will remain in the same position that we are in. So what are your thoughts as regards what the prophet has just posited? He has said his own piece, and of course everyone has his own right to say. What's your opinion? Drop your comment, like and share. See you guys in the next.